Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This week I got a nice little flower shop for you for all your landscaping needs, so let's get to the build. Everything you're going to need for this build is right here in this chest. And if the thumbnail of this video makes the build look difficult, well, just take a look at the layout. To start things off, I'm going to switch out all the logs with barrels on bottom, and then I'm going to make each one 5 blocks tall and connect them all the way around. Then on 4 of the posts, we're going to do stair with an upside down stair on it. Then we're going to bring those up by 5 blocks as well. Connect everything just like before, and then we can get the shape of the roof in place. And if you missed my last episode about roof hacks and tips and tricks for putting a roof on your build, I'll leave a time card at the top of the screen. This next roof style is included in that video, so go check it out. This is a gambrel style roof. You're going to see this a lot on my channel and in a lot of my builds. I'm just going to copy this over to the other side and then we'll move on to the rest of the build. Now on this side, we're going to put an upside down stair directly on the post, going the opposite direction as the other ones, and then 4 logs on top of that and connecting it all together. Now I'm just going to use plain old calcite for the walls because I have a really good idea for texturing later on. For the last part of the roof, I'm just going to go with a nice curve using stairs and slabs. With the roof shape in place, we can go ahead and fill everything in with spruce wood and meet down at the bottom and start on the entrance. There's 2 entrances to this building, and on this side I'm going to make a deep slate step up with an awning over top to match the spruce wood we used for the roof. I'm going to put my jungle door in place, mark out some spots for windows on this wall, and then we'll do the opposite side. Over here I'm just going to use a simple door with some bushes next to it, and then I'm going to put a shop awning off to the side out of red and white wool. Moving on, we have another really flat wall. I'm going to break that up using campfires, making a little cover where we'll store some wood logs later on. And I'm also putting a little window above this with a flower bed beneath it to help break this wall up. Now to make things a little less boxy, I'm going to put a dark oak stair in the corner of all the walls to give it a little round shape. And while we're at it, we'll decorate the windows on the other part of the build as well. By using some upside down stairs and some more logs, we're going to hang some signs down so people know what they're buying at the shop. I'm going to put a little plant life around the build and light things up a little bit, and then I'll show you what we're going to do to texture the walls. To give this build some texture, I'm going to be using glow lichen to create this kind of cracked stone effect in the calcite, but it's also going to give the build a little bit of a glow at night. I'm also going to use dark oak signs to add a little detail below the window to make it look like another piece of wood running across. Now I'm going to add that same thing to the other side and we can move on to some more details. Instead of doing the same window we did on the other side, I'm just going to use the board trick again to break this little wall up. This spot right here where I'm putting the dark oak trapdoors is the only spot where I'm keeping them like this. Everywhere else I tear them down and I put birch buttons instead. You'll see in the next clip. After adding some glow lichen, I'm going to use birch buttons on every other block of the horizontal logs all the way around our build. Now we're just going to do a little decorating. Maybe this flower shop sells firewood off to the side, so they gotta have a little place to store it. Under the shop awning, I'm going to put some crates and boxes. You could possibly use this area to sell stuff, but I'm just going to use it for decoration. And for the last part of this build, we're going to put some plants and flower pots in the windows, and then we're going to put a path in place, and we can call this build complete. I did a little bit of an interior for this build, so let's go check it out. Got a mossy carpet welcome mat, cashier stands here, you got your e-chest, a couple barrels to sell some flowers. Let's go upstairs. We got a bunch of empty flower pots. Maybe you sell flower pots or sea pickles here. Another little spot to sell flowers, some gardening books, shelving, some more spots to sell whatever you like. Nothing too fancy, just a nice little shop. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments what you think I should build next week. And until then, have a good night.